What's going on?
Hey. It's about to snow outside here, so we're just gonna make some videos today. And some of the past comments, people are saying they wanted more bike checks, so that's why we did REA's 2-hip torque. And I was gonna do my Haro Master, but I'd rather kind of do that at a skate park where maybe I could try to get a couple clips or something. So we're gonna go over my old bike, because I know there's a lot of dudes out there that like solid. So we're gonna go over my, I don't even know what year this is, but it's a solid Portlander. So yeah, we've got the solid Portlander in the milk chocolate color. This is the color I picked for it.
Does that correlate to hot dog flavored water as well?
Nothing correlates to Limp Bizkit in my life. That is you, because somehow kids your age like Limp Bizkit, and I don't know why. But quick rundown on the Portlander. I rode for solid from like 2001-ish till when Aaron decided to close the doors. Some point like in the 2010s, he hit me up and asked me if I wanted to do a signature frame, and I said no, because I didn't think I deserved one, and it was kind of embarrassing. In hindsight, I kind of wish I did, but I'm not the dude for it. But I did say I would design a frame, so we came out with the Portlander. So I sat down with my buddy Chris Morse. He's our wheel builder here at the shop when REA's not building wheels, and we just kind of wanted to figure out a bike that, like, you know, kind of fit the riding a lot of the dudes in Portland did. You know, it can handle a little bit of street, but it's kind of geared towards trails or big cement skate parks, you know, like riding bigger transitions. So we came out with the Portlander. Like most solids, it does have the 69-degree C-tube angle, but we did bring the head tube angle down to a 74.5. The back end, I think, slammed on this is 14. I would run the back end about 14.3 on this bike, I believe. So that's kind of how I'd set this up. I believe it had a 9-inch standover. Bottom bracket height, oh man, 11.63. I could be wrong on that one, but yeah. So
why not 11.8?
Because it's not an early 2000s S&M. But yeah, so we came out with this bike. It's kind of got smaller tubing on it. We do have the bullet tip chain stays. Yeah, I mean, just pretty straightforward traditional frame. We did do a little head tube badge. This one's got a little blem in it for me running it into a, forgetting my bike was on the roof of the car and ran it into something. So yeah, should I break down the parts on it? I guess I'll break down the parts. Break down the parts?
Break them down.
Break them down. I'm gonna break it down. So first off, we got some Snakebite meth bars. These are bars that I've had Solid make and S&M make. These are the S&M ones. I ran these forever. These are, the ones on this bike are 8.9. If you can tell here, I'm a super stickler about 4-piece bars. We got the knurling, rub your calluses on it. We got swedge tubing. So when the tubing swedges, if you don't know, it's gonna get bigger. So when it gets bigger, and you're gonna have more weld space down here, which makes for a stronger 4-piece bar. We've got, I think this is the 2nd gen solid front load. It's the one with a little slit for the gyro tabs, kind of like the FBM stems had. That thing's really old, and I never changed my stems. I actually did when I got the Haro, but this stem's pretty old. Got a pair of S&M pitchforks, XLT pitchforks, XLT, because they're tapered. So these forks are awesome. I pretty much will only run these or Odysseys. I love a chrome front end in the bike, and it's kind of getting harder and harder to do that. I hate chrome bikes.
Especially a chrome S&M fork.
Yes.
It's very hard to get now.
Yeah, I hate chrome frames, but I do like a chrome fork and bar. I got some Fly Reuben tires on this. We've got first gen Animal Javelin hubs.
Ooh.
The dark printed, they got the little...
I had one of those when I was little.
Yeah, I mean, it's always weird because this stuff's a little later than what I collect, but I guess everybody likes these first gen ones because they have the little cap on them instead of the print. We got some Animal wheel rims. I had these wheels forever. Ralph hooked me up with them, and I have no complaints. This wheel set lasted me forever.
Weren't you one of the first people on Animal?
I was definitely in that first people, you know. I think a lot of people forget the Oregon dudes, but Ralph and I were good buddies, and he's awesome. And I remember being at Woodward and us getting like, no, Bob came and visited us and brought us sprockets and the little flower animal stickers back in the day. It was awesome. Same in the back, Javelin cassette hub, 9-tooth, Reuben tire that's kind of stretched out, or it's crooked in here and it's rubbing, but Animal rim, Aiken seat, railed. I hate the way pivotal and tripod seats look, so I've got an Aiken railed seat and a Thompson post. I ran this early 90s GTC clamp I bought that when bikes went to 25.4 away from 22.2, and I rode it up until this frame. I just would keep switching it on all my bikes. Cranks, I've got some Animal Akimbo cranks in 175. These were great. I rode them for probably close to 10 years. I've got Odyssey. What are these again?
Twisted.
How did I just brain for that? I don't like the Twisted Pros. These are just the normal Twisteds. I don't really like I don't like a big platform pedal. I like a smaller one. It's probably just because I grew up with like Shimano DXs or the GT ripoffs. I like it where my foot can get a wrap on the pedal, and those bigger ones, I don't have a super big foot anyways. But I like a smaller pedal. So the Twisteds, they're awesome. I've got this Odyssey Fang 28.2 sprocket. I think that sprocket's pretty damn awesome.
It was like it's like the LaGuardia without the guard.
Is that what it's like?
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's probably one of the best Odyssey sprockets they've done. I really like that sprocket.
Not the flame sprocket?
No, that would be for my buddy Trenton. If you want to see Trenton's bike, click the link. I'll put it up above right now. What do we got for brakes? We got a Tech 77, little custom bend, Odyssey linear cable. Are those Evo just 2s? Yeah, Odyssey Evo 2s. Am I missing anything?
What kind of grips you got?
Oh, dude. I've got Edwin grips of the flanges. I was super sad when Animal stopped making these, and they only do the flangeless ones now that are longer. I don't need that much grip right there.
Whoa.
I don't need it. I just need a flange and a normal sized grip, and they should bring them back because I have a little stash and it's getting low. So hey, if anybody has,
you have a stash of one grip.
I have, because I've went through. So if anybody has the Animal Edwins with the flange, holler at me. I got a profile grip stop, so I don't like that stretched out grip stuff. And yeah, I love this frame. I rode it for 8 years, I think. And the only reason I stopped riding it is because I didn't want to break it since it was going to be my last solid. And I just wanted to leave it together.
Didn't it had 4 pegs too?
I always ran 4 pegs, but I don't like changing my pegs. So the pegs for this are on my Haro. Yeah, they're just they're the first run of Shadow little one pegs that came out. I like just little tiny pegs. But yeah, other than that, I just have a bunch of stickers on this to make me psyched. Funny thing about the graphics is it says Portlander here. It says the Portlander. And if you look close, homage to Portland, it's got a bunch of little heroin needle bugs flying around. And then down here, at the other side here, I'll flip it around. It says Solid Bikes, and then it's got a bunch of broken skateboards. So, and then we just have some cool stickers on here.
Anthony.
Oh, is there an Anthony Tanglin sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our boy.
Cool Nick Sawyer sticker.
Yeah, I got a bunch. I got a first gen Radical Rick. I got a TNC Tiki Man sticker that I love. We got a couple Bully stickers. T1.
If you guys want to see Shad get this tattooed on his forearm.
Oh, get that? That won't happen. I'm not gonna get a tattoo. But here, I'll set this here. You guys can check that thing out. And yeah, if anybody has any questions about the bike or whatever, just hit me up in the comments. I wish I'd kept more of my solid frames, but I have this one. I have my prototype AA that I rode forever. And I just got back my killing machine. Aria, what part of this bike do you like the most? Or do you even like this bike?
No, I do like this bike. I really like the front end. I like the bars.
I like this frame because if I didn't run a crazy freestyle frame, I always like riding like really thin tube kind of racy looking frames. And this is kind of a, I mean, this kind of has that, you know, early 90s race bike feel. So yeah, I think that's it. So
Pretty sure that's everything.
solid Portlander. I think they only made one other frame set after this, was the Solid Wasp 2. So this is kind of towards the end of Solid. But it's an awesome bike. And,
Did Chris ever ride one?
Chris Morse? Yeah, Chris's is, oh, his is hanging up. That's the S&M. His is stashed here somewhere, but there's my Solid AA V2, I mean not V2, but the prototype one right there. I don't know where Chris's,
Pretty sure it's still
it might be
in the
upstairs.
thing, but
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll try to get some more bike checks going. And if the weather keeps staying horrible in here in Portland, you'll be seeing more videos. Talk to you guys later.